The West Indies should be taking the field about now in their Group C game against Uganda at Guyana's National Stadium. Both teams won their first round fixture. Ian Bishop spoke with both captains at the toss.
So happy that we've come to match number 18 of the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup 2024. Alongside me, Rovman Powell, the captain of the West Indies, Brian Masaba, the Ugandan captain, and Javagal Srinath, a very popular face across the globe, is the match referee.
Heads. Brian calls heads. You win the toss, and you're going to bat first.
Rovman Powell has won the toss. Rovman, just repeat what you're going to do and why for me.
We're going to bat first. I think it looks a typical Guyanese wicket. It's low and slow, so hopefully we can put some runs on the board and defend it.
Yeah, and looking at that first game, it was kind of a little bit of a struggle. What have you learned about your batting approach and discussed for this one?
I think it's still a wicket where you got to play proper cricket shots. It's still a wicket where you got to look to also score on. Even though it's difficult, you still have to look to score, because maybe 110, 120 is not defendable, you understand? But having said that, once we improve in all 3 years, we should be good.
A few days off, I think it was 6 days off since that first game. How have you spent it?
We spent it doing a little bit of training. The guys have come into the T20 World Cup with a lot of cricket under their belt. So the last few days, as much as we did some training, we also did some resting, and we think that it's very sufficient for us at this moment.
Any changes tonight?
No, we'll go with the same team.
All the best to you.
Thanks, man.
Brian, walk this way.
Luck, yeah?
Brian, having to bowl first, how do you feel?
Yeah, probably would have batted fast as well. Everything we've seen previous games says it's a bit difficult to chase, with the due factor. But it's what we've got, so we've got to come out here and bowl well.
Not surprising that the West Indies, they've gone with the same team. They'll expect more from Johnson Charles here at Providence. His record not so good in T20 internationals, but that top three with Pooran and King, who got a start in the last game, will have to complement the batting from Chase, Powell. Rutherford has a high average at this venue, and the bowling, 3 spinners, of course, with Chase and Moti and Hussain with their seaming options. Of course, a very good bowling lineup there with Andrea Russell, Azari Joseph, and Romario Shepherd with the seam.